Give me get on my face, baby. Go lay down. Bruce? Is your name Bruce? No. Bruce, come here, baby. You've been sitting on my bed forever. No, not you. Okay. Never mind. Hi, Minster. What did you get in here? Yes, hi, Sofa, baby. Story time. Yep, story time. Oh my god, you guys keep falling. Jesus. Bro. Stay. Hi. Lulu, what are you doing? Sorry, the cat's being a cat. What are you doing? No. That is not for kitties. Stop trying to eat that. That's not for you. It's not even edible. Go see your mother. Or just don't listen to me. How are you doing? I'm doing good. A little tired, but... Bean! Stop it. No. Jesus. I swear that cat has a death wish. How's everyone's night been? Or day, or whatever time it is. What are you doing now, Bean? What are the dogs doing? Okay, who's texting me? Oh, that's awesome. Bean! Stop it. I will shut you out of this room if you cannot behave. Okay? Nope. Boba, you be nice. Go. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm back. Oh, it's 10 for you? Damn. Oh, that's awesome that you make music. Sure. Those things always get me. Especially the woodpecker one. That one, that's the one that I can't say at all. I've tried so hard. I used to be able to say the seashell one, but now I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could say it. If I could say it, I would say it, but I can't say it. Fuck. Boba, what are you doing? Don't look at me like that. What are you doing? The dogs apparently are not being very good.
How's everyone's week been? Dogs will be dogs. Yes, they will be. They're still puppies, though. Your week was long. I'm sorry. What are you staring at? I have 2 cats that are just staring at me. And then one that's asleep. For those of you that were in the live yesterday, I want to hear your thoughts on how you think Riker is related to the Fays. Because he knows their names and a lot of stuff about them, but apparently he's human, which I don't fully believe yet. And there it is. Well, YouTube's being stupid again. And unfortunately, I cannot do anything about it. So we're just gonna get started. Which is kind of annoying because the entire reason I do this is to hear your thoughts while I'm reading it. Hang on, I need water. I don't want to cough again. Steal the ring again? Tiki jumped out of the chair and clenched her fists at her side. Why in the bloody hell would we do that? Fight, Toots giggled, scooting back in the corner close to where Fiona sat. Wait a minute, Seamus stood up, holding his hands out for calm. What's this about a truce? What are you doing now, Bubba? Sorry, the cat. Hey! No! That is enough. Riker shifted his gaze to Seamus. The truce is an agreement for both sides to live in peace, but not all of the Fae want to abide by this truce. There are courts within the world of fairies, just like the liberals and conservatives in the House of Commons, factions who band together and believe one thing or the other. In the other world, hi. In the other world, there are those. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. Can I read, please? Okay. In the other world, there are those in the Enseelie court, fairies who have fallen from the grace of the Seelie court. Well, that's confusing. Who do not want to live by the truth. The Enseelies are the most malicious, malevolent, Jesus, and evil fairies. What did you just eat? Huh? What did you just eat? Okay, where was I? Whoa. Well, that was a delayed reaction. Okay. They take great pleasure in harming humans. So they attacked you tonight, believing you had the ring? Yes, Riker nodded. Seamus glanced over at Tiki. Did you know about this truce? Tiki shrugged. Riker mentioned something about it the other day. Why didn't you tell us? Tiki tried to ignore the guilt that crept through her. Seamus, I wasn't sure if I believed in myself. I thought Riker was trying to get the ring so he could claim the reward. I see. Seamus nodded. Tiki looked over at Riker. Why do you want to steal the things again? I can't English. The only people the Fae can't steal the ring from are the bloodline of those that bound their oath to the truce, which is the English royal family, or the fairies' lineage of. I have no idea how to say this. Eridenius, I think. We're gonna go with that. How come I've never seen a fairy? Toots interrupted. Riker smiled at the young boy. You probably have. You just didn't realize you were looking. You probably have. You just didn't realize what you were looking at. Sometimes a fairy will use magic to create a glamour, a human-like skin that they wear, so they look like you and me. He shifted in his seat, readjusting his leg. Other times, they cross over and don't reveal themselves. Have you seen shadows move out of the corner of your eye, or sparks of light? Then when you turn, there's nothing there? Toots' eyes go wide. I do see shadows move. I always thought I was just seeing things. You won't see them unless you've been given the sight. The sight? Fiona asked. She's crept out of the corner and now sat beside Seamus, staring transfixed at Riker. Tiki has told us of fairy stories. Tiki has told us lots of fairy stories. Is that when you can see into the fairy world? All I hear is just bang, bang, bang. Hang on, I will be right back. I have to go check on my brother. What are you doing? What are they doing? I'm back. And I knocked you guys over. God damn it. There we go. Not quite. Riker shook his head. No one can see in the other world unless a fairy carries you over. But there are those that gain the ability to see the Fae who have crossed over to our world. He straightened his leg with a grimace. It's starting to stiffen up, he said apologetically. I'll get something to clean it with, Tiki said, glad for an excuse to get up. Oh my god. She hurried over to the cupboard. Did talk of the fairies scare you, Toots? She asked. No. He curled his lips with a scorn. But he remained silent beyond that. Cast a cautious glance towards the dark corners of the room. What are you doing? Miller! Okay, whatever. Beatrice Wilson claimed to see fairies, Seamus said. Said they stole her baby. His eyes narrowed as he gave Riker a calculating look. So how do you know so much? I've learned things over the years, Riker said. I've met someone who taught me about the Fae. I recognize the signs when I see them now. Returning to the table, Tiki pulled her dagger out of the little pocket in the back of her trousers and reached for Riker. It was a subtle movement, but Tiki saw him flinch. I have to cut away the fabric to clean those cuts on your leg. She pulled her chair close to Riker's. If we're going to trust each other, we better start right now. I agree, Seamus said. Tiki couldn't stop herself from glancing up to see Riker's reaction. Riker's shoulders relaxed, and a rare smile transformed his features. He looked so much younger when he smiled. Then we share each other's trust from this day forward. Could you tell us why you need to steal the ring again? It sounded like returning it to the palace is the safest option for it. What are you doing now? Jesus, cat. These cats, I swear. There we go. Hopefully you don't fall again. I'm not stealing that ring again until I get paid for stealing it the first time, Tiki muttered. First of all, if the royals don't know where the ring is, then it's considered ungrounded and can be stolen, Riker replied. Even if it's in the palace. And second, Seamus asked. I think the Fae have found a way into the palace, even if the royals knew where the ring was hidden. I'm not sure it's safe there anymore. Okay, goddamn. It's not gonna turn into me dying again. Ugh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay. I think the Fae have found... Oh, I already read that. I keep losing my place. What the fuck? Tiki contemplated his words as she slipped the flat side of the knife inside Riker's torn trousers. A fairy spy within Buckingham. With a quick jerk, she brought the edge of the knife through the shredded fabric and made a neat slice through his trouser leg. You seem to handle that blade with ease, Riker commented. He grimaced as the back of the blade skimmed the top of his leg. Tiki nodded. Seamus has been teaching me. You can be sure I won't be caught in an alley alone and unarmed again. She gave Riker a significant look. I never understood when they put that in a book. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I've been reading for years and I still don't know what that means. One more cut. She folded the cloth over the edge of the knife and sliced it neatly through the fabric. There we go. Tiki held up the square piece of material for a moment before dropping it on the floor. Now let's take a look at what we got here. She leaned forward to inspect the 3 gashes down Riker's thigh. These look deep, but these marks look different. Then your arm. Was this the same fairy who scratched your arm? She asked. Marcus did this to my leg tonight. Riker pulled the edge of the fabric back to peer at his exposed leg. What are you doing now? I'm not letting you out. You're just gonna be out the door. Don't be looking all cute. Yeah, don't be looking at me all cute. You know exactly how to get what you want, don't you? Yeah. She is such a spoiled princess, I swear. Come here. Okay. I skipped to the wrong page. Fuck. But Larkin was the one who scratched my arm. She can be vicious, though I think this was more a warning. Hello, Mumu. Goodbye, Mumu. His lips curled down in a scowl. She's particularly motivated. She's particularly motivated. I cannot English today. I cannot read today. Tiki listened without commenting. The blonde girl's name was Larkin, a fairy. That would explain why she could disappear so quickly. But why would Larkin be following her? She? Seamus said. A girl did that to your arm. Girl, woman, Riker shrugged. Fairies don't age like humans. Though she may look like a girl when she's in her glamour, she is actually quite old. And why is she after you? Seamus asked in a quiet voice. Riker grimaced as Tiki dug into the wound to clean it. It's complicated. Larkin has shadowed me since. He paused, a frown crossing his brow. For a number of years now. At first, I thought it was curiosity, but now I realize it's something more. What do you want, girl? What you want? What do you want? That heart on your nose is still adorable. You're adorable. Whoa! Apparently, she doesn't think she's adorable. Do you want out of the room? Okay. Well, I already know you're going to attack me, and oh no, we lost our bookmark. That's not good. Oh, maybe you're not. Go on. Ow! Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, we lost our bookmark. So that's... We're gonna use characters from one of my stories as a bookmark now. Excuse you! No! Jesus. Anyway. His voice drifted off as he contemplated his words. Something besides the ring. Tiki raised her hand from tending to Riker's wound and looked him straight in the face. She sensed he wasn't telling them the whole story. I'm not sure. He brushed his hair out of his eyes. Did you say that you had seen her at the hospital? Yeah, I thought I did, Tiki admitted. I've seen her other places too. I saw her at Potts's bookstore once, and she asked me why I'd left Clara at the hospital. Riker jerked forward in the chair. She talked to you? Tiki gave Riker a guilty look. Just that once. And what did you do? I ran away. Oh my god. Normally it's tea break, it's water break this time. But hey, it's stopping my coughing, so that's good. Riker sat back in the rickety chair with a thump, causing the whole chair to shake unsteadily. Don't talk to her, Tiki. Don't even let her know you can see her. What does she want the ring for? Seamus asked. To end the truce so she can destroy you? Riker's lips tightened in a thin line, and his eyes were dark as he returned Seamus' stare. Perhaps. So, Seamus began again. She's after you because she believes you have information about the ring. Fuck. You're following Tiki because you think she has information about the ring. If Larkin is following you, have you led her straight to Tiki? Of course not, Riker said, defensive, and his eyes flickered uncertainly. Uncertainly. I said that. I'm not going to re-say this because I... Whatever. From Seamus to Tiki. I'm protecting Tiki. Surprised, Tiki watched Riker's face for a moment. But why? Why would you protect me? Riker turned his dark eyes on her. A strange, fluttery feeling filled her chest, and Tiki found it hard to draw a deep breath. For a moment, everyone else melted away, and it was as though only the two of them were in the room. Ow. She stared back, the slow thud of her heart suddenly noticeable in her chest. Excuse you, ma'am. Boba. Excuse you. No. Jesus. She's normally well behaved. Because Riker's voice softened. You need protection. You don't seem to understand what you're part of. Tiki Bear... What the fuck? Tiki boot... What? This doesn't make sense in my head. I'm sorry. Beused herself? Beused? Beused? I don't know. With... Oh. That's why. I spell it with a Y, not an I. Tiki busied herself with tending to Riker's leg. It didn't matter how Seamus... It didn't matter now, Seamus, she said. What is done is done. The truth is, I did have the ring, and maybe somehow Lara can do that. What we have to figure out now is how we get paid for returning the ring and to stop the Fae from stealing it. God damn it. Fuck. I'm just gonna keep that there now. Okay. She pushed her chair back and stood up. Okay. Now take your trousers off. The shocked looks on both Seamus's and Riker's face made her laugh out loud. I have to wrap these wounds, but I can't do it with your trousers on, she said in a matter-of-fact voice. You're going to have to take them off and tie a blanket around your waist until I've got those cuts wrapped. Then you can put your trousers back on again. Riker complied, and Tiki finished wrapping his leg. Do you need to be looking over my shoulder for this Larkin creature? Tiki tried to sound nonchalant. You've got to be on your guard. Larkin is vicious and volatile. Bubba, what are you doing? What? Hi. I think we have another visitor again. Oh. What, I don't get love now? Okay. I don't get Boba love. Until the ring is either in the Fae's possession or the flame in the heart of the ring is extinguished, they are bound by the truce. So I don't think she can kill you. She can make your life miserable. And Larkin has a temper. Tiki glanced at Riker out of the corner of her eye. What are you doing now? Jesus. Larkin couldn't kill her? Was that supposed to be reassuring? Tiki turned away and busied herself by stroking the fire in the small box stove. Could this all be a ploy to collect the ring and claim the reward for himself? What are you doing? Boba! Oh my god. She eyed the bandage wrapped around his leg and decided Riker wouldn't stoop to the level of injuring himself to make her believe him. Besides, she had seen Marcus and Larkin for herself tonight. She shivered at the thought of their eerie shadows in the alley. Welcome back. Like a wisp of air, yet deadly real at the same time. Tiki's thoughts drifted to Clara. She was anxious to visit her again. Could you not do that, please? Come here. Come here. Good girl. If Clara continued to improve, the little girl would be ready to come home in the next few weeks. That meant Tiki needed to collect the reward soon. Just because it's shiny does not mean you get to attack it. soon so she would have a decent home for her return. All right, Tiki? Riker interrupted her thoughts. Are we in agreement that we need to secure the ring again to protect the truce? But how could we do that? She asked. There are ways, Riker said confidently. Is there any chance the ring will be found by someone in Buckingham first? No. Tiki shook her head. Then we need to find a way back so we can recover the ring from wherever you've hidden it. Are you daft? The word exploded from Tiki's mouth. How in bloody hell would we get back into the palace? I don't think the royals are planning on having another masked ball anytime soon. Riker stood to face her, towering over Tiki. Toots and Fiona both scooted back towards the corner. Seamus pushed his chair back with a low screech and stood too, almost as tall as Riker. You're clever, Tiki, and I'm sure you can find a way to sneak in again and grab the thing and get out, Riker said. Or, if you tell me where the ring is, maybe I can find a way. Tiki took a step back, uncertainty bubbling inside her. Was this his plan? To get her to reveal the location of the ring? I'll help you, Tiki, Riker said softly. He held his hands out to her. Tiki wavered. She wanted to believe him. She wanted to do the right thing. But what about Clara? She had to find a better place for that little girl to live. Someplace warm and clean with food in the cupboards. Oh my god. And the only way to get that was with money. She couldn't just walk away from the reward, could she? Tiki, Seamus asked softly. All right, Tiki agreed. She would go along with Riker for now, just so she wouldn't have to keep arguing with him. But if the opportunity presented itself, she was going to claim the reward, whether Riker liked it or not. And that, my beautiful raindrops, is the end of chapter 17. Unfortunately, YouTube's being stupid, so it disabled the chat, and it's a whole thing. Hopefully that problem is fixed soon, because this is annoying. And if it keeps going, I will get a strike on my account, and I'm literally not doing anything. But I will be back either with a live or a video of chapter 18. Most likely a video, since I don't want to get a strike on my account. And until then, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, my beautiful raindrops. Stay spooky, stay weird, stay dreaming.